afternoon, everybody. I am on my way to Wyoming for a weekend camping trip in the Medicine Bow-Routt National Forest. I thought I'd take you along with me. I don't know how well you can see it or not, but I'm pulling up to my campground. There's just a moose hanging out. Oh my God, there's more. There's a whole family. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 different bulls, I think. This is amazing. Man, this is gonna be a good weekend. It's about 8:30 or so. Sun is just about setting, but been here for a few hours. Met up with an old college buddy named Tim, and having a really good time so far, but weather didn't cooperate the most. Had some pretty hard rain, a little bit of hail, but we started a fire, which went well. Grilled some hot dogs and had some pre-made margaritas in the rain, but it's been a wonderful evening. It's always good to get outside, but yeah, no, it's gorgeous. I think we're probably gonna start winding down soon, but get ready. On some hikes tomorrow before we head back on a Sunday. But I'll show you a little view while the sun's going down. This is gorgeous. I really couldn't ask for much of a better way to spend a Friday evening. Man, this makes me so happy. But yeah, I don't know. We also saw 4 moose. We were driving in here, so that was really neat. But yeah, it was a really good time. So I'm gonna head back over to camp. Maybe start winding down, get into the tent before any more rain might come in. But like, look at that, it's gorgeous. So I will see you all sometime tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is beautifully chilly here. It's about 7:15 this morning. I've been up for about an hour or so. I had some oatmeal for breakfast. Made a little bit of instant coffee, but probably gonna start getting ready to go on a hike soon. Do a little bit of exploring, but it should be a good time. I think, looking at the map, it looks like there should be a trail kind of follows this ridge down that way to the left. So I think we're going to take that up and follow it across and maybe continue the whole way along the side, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see what it looks like this morning. But it's cozy. Man. That is beautiful.
I used to attack heat trains, but the sour would like hit the roof in my mouth and hurt so bad after I hiked. I can't do that.
Oh, hey, it's a marmot. Look at him. He's so tiny. Oh, man.
You did what right there? Okay with me talking while you're recording?
Yeah, go for it.
And then we have ME stamps. So currently I use it as an operator stamp sometimes because I don't have an operator stamp. Keep meaning to ask for one. But then we have these stamps.
So, oh, where is he? Tim and I have made it most of the way to the top. I'm sorry if I just jinxed it.
Didn't you learn from last night?
No, I didn't learn from all the rain that came in last night. Saying like, oh, it's about to be done, and then it rains harder. But I think from here on out, it looked like the map said it would be just kind of ridge walking, which, you know, I'm not gonna complain. All the little The little wildflowers. It's a little windy, but I don't know. Marmots are nice too. But Pikas, thank you, Tim. Yeah, now there's not many other places I'd rather be. It's always good to have a nice hiking. Oh, I'm sorry. A good hiking partner. I didn't mean to accidentally almost punch you in the chest. I just wanted to give you a fist bump. But this is a good day. Thank you, Tim.
Anytime. Anywhere.
But it looks like we're gonna head over there to that peak, and then I think that's the end of this hike. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. It's Medicine Bow Peak, but I'll show you a view first. So there's Medicine Bow Peak. Here's a beautiful thing of snow, and it's just so pretty, so open. And here's a sweet Tim. Man, this is great. Thanks for taking me up here, man.
You're about snowboard.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't look. Oh, that doesn't look that steep.
That's a blue.
Yeah, I mean, there's blue over there. That means it's a blue.
It's a blue.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be fun to get up there, though. We are almost there. See another. I can't tell if that's 2 or 5 people up there. Some of their heads might be covered over there. But it's a good hike. It's going well. Loving it up here. Beautiful views, wonderful nature. Having a good time. But it's time to finish this out. So we made it at the top of Medicine Bow Peak. There's a lot more people here than I expected, but this is gorgeous. Yeah, you can see looking south. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but I think it's maybe right about there. Over that snow is that little like old like lookout cabin, sort of rocky thing that I was having a snack in. But it's just, oh man, there's a lot more snow up here than I was expecting, but this is stunning. Campground is down there on the other side of the lake. So you can see our house from here, but 1 second, let me try and get Tim. But here is the way we're thinking of going down, is that way potentially, and then coming back in. But I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens, right? Fly away. Okay.
Sunny, debris that was like being like washed down the like cliff walls.
But this is gorgeous, man. Like, I think a much better, or a much better way to spend the Saturday. It's just great. I love it. Ooh. So we made it back to camp. It's about 12:30 or so. It was a wonderful hike. Medicine Bow Peak is beautiful. I absolutely loved it up there. It's a great weekend. It is definitely picking up in wind. You can see some of the clouds behind me, but looks like some of the stuff coming over the coming over here might get a little wet. So I'm glad that we're down now, but there's definitely a lot of people that are trying to climb up, so I wish them all the best, but we'll see what happens with time. Yeah, I've got to go, or Tim and I have to go grab my car because it's missing. We used it to drive to the other trailhead, so we could just kind of do like a point-to-point sort of thing. It's like, you can't see it from here. But like behind those trees, we'd climb up, follow the ridge, and then come up and down. But I don't know. I'm not sure what the rest of the plan is, but it'll be a good time.
Slowly fading into the frosted ground, it seems.
Way to go, Tim. Might not be as good as yesterday, but it's still a fire.
You got it started faster.
It didn't take us an hour this time. Good evening from the tent. It is about 8 o'clock. It didn't quite rain immediately, like I thought it would, but Tim and I were able to get some dinner before everything started getting windy and too cold and a little wet. You can hear some of the rain coming in. They're coming off the tent. But yeah, it was a good night. We started a little bit of a fire, made some friends across the way in the campground. Yeah, overall, really good evening. Had a great time. I am getting pretty sleepy. I'm not quite tired enough to to go to bed quite yet, but I want to lay down. Probably gonna, do some reading on my phone or something. See if I can. Oh man. See if I can wait for this storm to die down and hopefully get some good rest tonight. Hopefully it's not all night. We'll see. But yeah, welcome to the tent. I'll give you a tour. Here is my bed. Here is my pillow, which is also my spare clothes. Here is my beautiful blanket. I forgot a trekking pole when I left my apartment, so I'm using Tim's tripod to hold up my tent. That was a grade A stupid maneuver. I've got my shoes by the door. And yeah, rain jacket. Oh, I don't have my headlamp. I'll be fine. And a little water. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try and hit the hay. Hopefully this rain dies down soon. But yeah, hope. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. So, it's about 6 a.m. this morning. On a walk, and I see, looks like 3 moose. There's one there. Bighorns looking right at us, or antlers. Having a breakfast. Another one right there. Big antlers looking at us. And then between there, might be able to just see his antlers. But this is wonderful. This is what I was hoping to see this morning. Oh, what a beautiful creature. Man. You can see the moose a little bit better. So on the left, there, and 2 in that right clearing, just the antlers. 1. Man, they are all real big. Good morning. I think it's about 7:30 or so. Tim and I just had some breakfast in the bed of his truck. And we're gonna go do one last hike before getting out of here for the weekend. It is definitely a little damp, a little chilly. My watch, which I don't necessarily trust, only says it's 65, but I mean, it feels a lot colder than that. Like, you can see Medicine Bow Peak is totally gone. There's clouds rolling in over all the high points, so who knows? Hopefully it doesn't rain, but gonna get going here. Our plan is to go up to that little saddle. Supposedly it's called the Gap, and just see what it looks like on the other side, but it'll be a good day. Well, that's the Gap. North Gap Lake. South Gap Lake. Man. What a beautiful way to end this trip. Thanks, Tim. So Tim and I just got back from our hike to and from the Gap. It's a beautiful little trail. Wonderful 3-4 mile out and back. Really loved it, but just got camp packed up. Sad to say goodbye to Medicine Bow-Routt National Forest, but it's something we gotta do. So one last view before we get out of here.